So this year was our 2017 Javelina hunt that we went on. We started our trip with 3 of us.
Here we go, beginning our trip.
We're gonna meet up with a couple friends and basically get down there and get hunting. So like usual, we got everything packed up and started heading on our way. And everything was great, working good, having a fun trip on down there. By the time we hit Vegas, we had a little pit stop we had to make because somebody just had to use the bathroom. So when we got down there and stopped for that, we started having some problems with the truck. So we got there and all of a sudden we're stuck in Vegas in the Fiesta parking lot of a casino. Not my favorite place anymore, how long we stayed there. So
here we are today in the great outdoors. It's called the Casino of Las Fiesta. We are in the parking lot attempting to right what was wrong to this poor, defenseless vehicle.
We literally sat there for 5 or 6 hours in the parking lot. I was going insane. We're out there to go hunting, and here we were stuck with a vehicle that wasn't working properly.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna try and figure it out. We'll probably end up with a rental car or something, drop it off at a shop, and just have them fix it while we're on our trip.
The differential had some issues, so we filled it up and just chanced it and did what we could and had to continue onward. We finally got things going and got back on the road. We were expected to get down there at 10, 11 o'clock at night that night, but we didn't get there until the next day at about 3 or 4 o'clock. Because after we had that issue, we were going to stop at Walmart on the way, pick up our groceries. Sure enough, Walmart just had to be closed. So we sat in that parking lot for another 2 or 3 hours and finally loaded up and headed on our way. Well, Arizona, this hunt that we usually go on, it's usually nice and warm and dry and not that bad of weather. Well, we get up to the dirt road. First off, we hit the river, and the river is just going full on. So we just had to cross the river and get going up there, and I knew what that meant when the river was like that. It meant that the roads were going to be pretty sloppy. So we get up there and the road conditions are literally almost the sloppiest we've ever had them. Finally, we get to camp, start setting up. We're finally there, getting everything ready for hunting. So we all kind of napped that evening because we had such a long trip down. And woke up from our naps and went out and did a little bit of glassing.
Sometimes you might feel like you're going insane staring at rocks.
And that first day, took the guys out and we glassed up a couple different groups of Javelina.
Jeez, all I saw was its head.
Showed them what to look for, got the excitement up for the next day's hunt.
That's Javelina.
Phil gets up there. His truck, from the bumper all the way to the back of his camper, was completely covered in mud. So got it all set up, just said, let's get to this. Next morning comes, first day of the hunt. The weather that day, I mean, it rained all night that night. I mean, you could just hear it pounding down on the camper, on everything, and it was just, I knew the grounds were going to be sloppy. It gets so sloppy out there when it rains that it's like every step you got like 2-3 pounds of mud on each foot. It makes it tough for hiking around. So we get out and start glassing, and whenever you have a mixture of rain and wind, it makes it extremely difficult to find Javelina just because they hunker up. They don't like to come out. It's hard to find them. So after glassing for a while, we decided we were gonna go for a little hike, just to get out instead of sit in a truck all day. So we go out and start hiking, get up to a point, and glassing, and it's just grueling. No Javelina are out, nothing's showing themselves. Obviously, we're there for javelina hunting, but I stumble into the antler to a deer that we've seen out there. It's a buck that I've been watching a lot. He's a big deer. I mean, this is the one side, and here you have the other side to him. He scores 206, so you can see he's a nice big buck. The chances of stumbling into that out there, just on a 4 or 5 day hunt, to actually pick up a shed like that, it's pretty amazing to be able to do that. Jokes are going back and forth, how we need to spread out and look for the antler, but I knew we needed to go across one more ridge and glass across that ridge because there's always a sounder of javelina over there. So we get to that point and we start glassing across. When we glass across, I picked out a couple different sheds laying on that hillside at about 1,000 yards out. Of course, after I found him, I wanted to make sure we went out and got him. No javelina in sight, couldn't find him. We're just going to cut across, go pick up these sheds, look a little bit harder. The more you move, the more likely you are to find what you're looking for. There was a set of antlers laying side by side. It's difficult to find antlers side by side. It doesn't happen very often. I stand up and I turn around, and it just hit me like, holy crap, we're done. It's spotted us, it's gonna run off. But somehow first mistake just went by like nothing. He shrugged it off and the thing just started moving. We get going, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, right in front of me, I look up. And this huge boar just steps out right in front of us. I thought, we're done again. And these animals, I'll tell you what, they are the toughest animals I have ever hunted.
Three shots to the vitals.
And he's just still going. He won't die. I mean, it was just a cool experience. Just the whole thing was awesome.
Oh shit, that's a nice boar. Oh. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, he's freaking huge, dude. His tusks. You can see him, they're freaking awesome. Whoa. Hardest day ever out here, and we finally get it done. Yes! That's why you go across the ravine. You go, you look, you don't stop, because you get good stuff.
We just went out, made sure we had some fun, found a few antlers, turned around, and it was just, hey, there it is. So these animals are pretty much my funnest animal I like to hunt. They're just so gnarly looking. They just look mean altogether. And they're so fun to hunt because with any other animal, you make the stalk, you make the smallest mistake and poof, they're gone. And you got to have so much patience with them. With these animals, they're just so fun because even though you may make a mistake here and there while stalking up on them, they still give you that opportunity. They made the hunt fun and gave us a nice memorable experience while doing it. Now we got a video to last us a lifetime to preserve that memory forever.
Your card today.
I hate you all.
This
This is gonna be stuck in my head for a week now. Thank you.